This is, I wouldn't say a calling, but it's like one of the most humane things that I've done. Hey guys, Kareem Babe here. In a world of chasing big deals and AI tech and startups and crypto, we just took a different turn and just want to bring to you an investment in a startup that we made and also run. It's in the fertility space. So we don't chase big TAMs or total addressable market. In this video, we'll learn a couple of things. One, why we chose this particular space, two, the process by which we are iterating, niching down in this particular sector. So this is, I wouldn't say a calling, but it's like one of the most humane things that I've done. So this company called Fertility Avenue, it helps women who are struggling to get pregnant improve their fertility and get pregnant naturally. So the fertility space is pretty sizable. It's roughly $50 billion in the US and growing. Unfortunately, 10 to 15% of women who are in the US struggle with an infertility of a sort, and the path could be quite frankly, pretty long and lonely. So either you get pregnant naturally without even you thinking about it, or if you discover after a while that you cannot get pregnant, then you start the journey of the discovery of a sort, and then it could be it takes you different path, and majority end up either getting pregnant naturally after tweaking different things, or they just go the IVF and the IUI route. So in the beginning, we had an approach. We have a very good track record. We have a lot of testimonials. We have unbelievable success rate. But then when we took that concept of one-on-one to one-to-many, we went down a path of discovering the market. And it's interesting enough, women who are struggling with infertility, I would say couples too, because men are intimately involved in this. They're not all homogeneous. So some are in the beginning of their journey, some are in the middle of their journey, some have different belief or system of a sort, some believe in the medical system, some believe in the holistic approach, some believe in nothing and just hope that they can get pregnant naturally because that's the God-given right to every woman. So we wanted to be all things to all people. So we kind of tackled in a market approach by which we can go in and anybody that is struggling to get pregnant, we talk to. And it was a really humbling experience because we just discovered that, as big or as small as the market is, we really needed to find the niche. And the niche is determined by a couple of things. One, where they are in their journey, and then the urgency. And that can actually intertwine, because if you're like 25 and you're struggling to get pregnant, you're in the belief that they still have time, right? And I still have other tools. So, I can keep trying naturally. I can go semi-holistic, and then I can always, if you believe, do an IUI and IVF as I still have time. And then there's those who actually done everything and then done the IVF and the IUI, and then they're left with, nothing but a few alternatives, including egg donors or trying again or looking for a holistic approach. And that creates an unbelievable urgency. And that's the market that we are focusing on, which is technically we call the IVF burnout. So these are women who are trying to cycle through multiple cycles sometimes and still are not able to get pregnant. So it's a niche of a market, but we still believe this opportunity is probably worth, a few $100 million as to us at least, because the urgency is there. These are also women that we call them qualified lead, meaning they have the desire still to have kids, but at the same time, they have invested in the process. So they're qualified. Usually they have either a capacity to, undertake, several approach to their issues, or they can actually borrow. So that's very important for us from a qualification perspective. And I think that's what the market also that we can help the most when science can no longer help. It's not that we don't believe in science, but having multiple rounds of IVF is very taxing on anybody's body. So this is pretty much our pursuit. This is like almost like a life experiment that we are going through. It's very fascinating. It's really is teaching that it's not about a pain of a sort or a desire. It's like what else the consumers within that market that you have a solution to is in their journey, and the propensity for them to embrace your solution, so you reduce the time to close a deal. The process is obviously very emotional, and these are not decisions that usually people take lightly. So it requires a lot of back and forth. So the sales cycle is longer, but also it requires the consent of the partner. So talking about capacity to fund it, capacity to get along with your partner regarding this particular approach when medicine fails, as well as a lot of back and forth to help them educate and understand not only their body but the process. So that's it. So in this world of AI and crypto, we just kept it simple. We look at niche market. Every idea has to have its own merit, regardless of the trends or the bubble. We keep ourselves grounded, and I think the issue with fertility is not only vital and it's humane, but also it's here to stay. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channels, and if you have any comment, please link it below. We'd love to talk to you so we can keep it engaging. Till then, have a wonderful day.